guys, it is Wednesday morning and today I'm cooking up my bacon so I can have it for the rest of the week, and I'm also be grinding up some coffee.
Geez, Doofus, do you speak English much? I don't claim to be perfect, but you constantly are making rather rudimentary mistakes when you're speaking. And I'm also bean grinding. Yeah, Ken, I'm also bean is not proper English. I'm just pointing this one out because I know that it gets under your skin when we point out every little mistake that you make. But seriously, how do you rationalize this being interesting content, even for a vlog channel? This is boring.
It's just one of those days where I'm running low, so I have my coffee beans, my coffee grinder, and then I put it in here.
Ken, can you answer me this? Why do you insist in all your videos explaining in detail each action you're taking? You had to point out the coffee beans, the grinder, and then the jar that you put it in. Like, that's relatively easy to see. But why do you have to spell it out step by step? Seriously, are you suffering from some sort of early onset dementia for you to have to always step by step point out things? That is not me being arrogant or ignorant. I'm seriously asking this question because I have for years now been concerned about your health and well-being, but you constantly say that I'm just being hateful.
Get that out of the way for a minute. And I'm doing Costa Rica from Hamley's. I got 12 minutes left on my timer because I am doing 3 pounds of bacon.
You do realize, Ken, that you could save yourself a lot of time by preparing your bacon on a raised rack. You say that you like your bacon to be crispy. So if you laid it out on a wire rack over top of your baking sheets so that it's not sitting directly on parchment paper soaking in bacon grease or bacon fat, it would crisp up and cook faster, thus saving you time and electrical. Well, I guess your stove is a gas stove, so it would save you some utility costs.
And so I set this for 15 minutes. 15 minutes, I take the bacon out, pour out as much fat as I can, flip all the bacon strips over, and then put them back in the oven for probably another 20 minutes or until desired cookedness.
Oh, joy. More step-by-step instructions or explanation from Ken Doofus. Desired cookness, eh, Ken? I've never heard anyone use that terminology. I've heard until desired doneness, but never cookness. I don't even know whether or not that is a legitimately real word. Doing a quick Google search of cookness definition, it gives me the top result from Merriam-Webster of doneness. Cookness shows up nowhere in that explanation, even as a synonym. So it's definitely not a real word.
Crispiness. So let's get this done.
And we can just fast forward through this part of him grinding his coffee. Boring. I swear, the CIA should use Ken's vlog channel as a means of torture. And we're just gonna bypass the cooking the bacon scene because it's taking him 5 times as long as it should because he doesn't know how to cook. Plus, it's boring as hell. You would think that the hoarder that Ken Doofus is would have a kitchen funnel so that he wouldn't spill bacon grease all over the counter the way that he did. He might have one, but he's probably too damn lazy to take the extra step to actually use it. That's right, Ken. Make sure to get every last drop of butter. You need those calories and all that sodium so badly because you're just wasting away.
Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you enjoyed my getting things done before I eat my breakfast slash, I guess it's late. We'll call it brunch because it is brunch.
Dear Lord, he was just essentially reacting to himself. He was looking at his watch, then up at a clock, trying to figure out, is it lunch? Is it breakfast? Is it late lunch? No, let's just go with brunch. He couldn't have just said that from the get-go. And once again, making the walk from the kitchen to his office, he is winded. That might have something to do with that spare tire you've got hanging around your waist, eh, Ken?
Yeah, that's kind of sometime that's how I start my day. Before I ate this, I did a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and a tablespoon of MCT oil. But that's what we do every week. Cook up 3 pounds of bacon, put it in a couple Tupperware containers. Just pick it up, right?
Because everybody knows that bacon is such healthy food, right, Ken? You do realize that there are nitrates in bacon, and nitrates can turn into nitrosamines, and if that happens, it has been found that nitrosamines are carcinogenic. And that means that it can lead to cancer. It's recommended that processed meats like bacon shouldn't be consumed more than once a week to once every other week. Meanwhile, it seems like you're eating it on the daily. And if you're consuming a pound or 2 of that a week by yourself, boy, is that a ticking time bomb waiting to happen. Not to mention the high sodium count that is found in bacon.
And just grab it as we need it. Just angled the camera a little bit better for you guys. You can see what I'm eating. Yeah, I pretty much eat this almost every day. I broke my yolk. I hate that. So last night after I did the video about all my cycling, my cold weather cycling gear, I cooked up a nice sirloin and eggs. And that's pretty much all I had. And then because of my bike rides, and Saturday I burned almost 1,000 calories of exercise, and then Monday I burned 1,000 calories. Tuesday I started losing my mind because I had burned all those extra calories in a week, and so my body wanted to binge eat.
No, Ken, that's not how this works. Your whole calorie deficit bullshit that you're spouting nowadays is bullshit. It is mumbo jumbo that you heard online, and you're using it as an excuse for you to binge eat. You're binge eating because you're bored. It's called head hunger, not fucking calorie deficit. You don't even know if you're in a calorie deficit because you don't keep track of your calories. So, how do you know whether you have a deficit or not, moron? The Ken Doofus logic is appalling. If you treated your taxes the way that you treat your calorie intake and output, you would be broke. But you claim you're broke, so who fucking knows? As I've already said, you have an eating disorder.
And I thought the steak, the butter, the eggs would satiate me. Nope. As soon as I finished the steak, butter, and eggs, I have a big thing of mixed nuts on my table beside my chair. I started eating those. And then I went back to the fridge and grabbed another piece of bacon. Actually, 2 pieces of bacon. My last 2, that's why I cooked more today. So I ate the 2 pieces of bacon. And then Carol made blueberry chocolate chip muffins. And I ate one of those. And then I ate some pork rinds. And I think pretty much out of all that stuff I ate, it was still well under 2,000 calories.
Now, this is just a rough estimate based on what you have said that you ate. And not knowing the quantities, I took a rough guess of approximately what I figured a little snack-sized portion would be. But as you can see, I'm getting a total of 2,640 calories, give or take. So it is not well below 2,000 calories, Ken. Plus, look at that fat total, 163 grams. This doesn't take into account sodium, but I'm sure that is well above the 2,000 daily suggested limit.
It wasn't like I was eating things that were hundreds of calories per item or whatever. So
once again, you are wrong. The best thing there was, I guess, the bacon at 43 calories, give or take, per slice. Everything else was hundreds of calories.
It wasn't like I was eating a bag of marshmallows or Oreos or whatever.
See? Proof that Ken Doofus doesn't understand that all foods have calories. And all calories matter. Doesn't matter whether you're eating a bag of Oreos or a bag of marshmallows or a steak or bacon or pork rinds or nuts. There is still fat, sodium, and calories in those items. Some might be better for you than others, but it is still calories in, calories out. If you take in more calories than your body needs, you're gonna get fat.
Gotta mop up that yolk. Mop up, 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 mop up. Sunny wants in. You coming in? Okay. Come on. Up we go. She's like, I smell bacon. Would you like a piece of bacon? It's funny, some days she'll eat it, no problem. Just like that. And then other days, nope. Don't want to have anything to do with it.
Perhaps the days that she doesn't want to have anything to do with it, she can pick up on you being a total jackass to her. We've all seen how you mistreat your animals.
Today she's ravenous. Look at that. I got a piece of bacon on my yolk.
Even Ken Doofus knows that his vlog is oh so boring that he has to give himself a double thumbs up with a rather glum look on his fat mug.
Good stuff. Just looking at my pictures, making sure I didn't forget to tell you guys anything. Stood on the scale yesterday, so I was 201.0.
So that means that your weight is going up, not down, Ken. But what, you're going to tell us that you're in a plateau? Because that's what you do. Again, your calorie deficit bullshit is, it's not true. Because if that were the case, your numbers would be going down, not up. You're sitting your fat ass in front of your television, being a mindless zombie, and you're dealing with head hunger, so you're binging your ass off. That's what it is. It's not that you're not satiated. You're completely satiated. You're just bored out of your mind, so you want to do something with your hands, and putting food down your gullet is what you like to do best.
This morning I was 200.4.
I still stand by what I just said, because you're showing us 2 days worth of supposed weigh-ins, and while there is a 0.6 pound difference, you probably did that after taking a massive dump.
So I'm gonna go for a bike. The reason I'm eating now is because in a couple hours I want to go for another big bike ride, and maybe I'll cut it back to just straight up 30 kilometers because I think I just burned too many calories, and then I'm super hungry. And I would love your feedback on, how many calories should you burn in a day exercise-wise without making yourself lose your mind.
Once again, I'm going to say it. Your calorie deficit thing is not real. You have excess body fat, which means that you could sit on your ass watching movies and not eat out of boredom or head hunger like you are, but you don't. You are just giving yourself an excuse with the burning of calories to eat like a glutton. Excuses, excuses, excuses. That is all you know.
A day or two later, when your body wants to binge and get back all those calories that you lost.
Excuses, excuses, excuses.
Through exercise. You want more, don't you? You want this one? Yes, she does. I'll give you a more of a meaty piece than a fatty piece. The doctor says we have to be careful and not overfeed you treats, so she knows when to stop eating. Yeah.
Maybe you should take a page out of Sonny's book and put the fork down. You should know when to stop eating, but you don't. You just eat and eat and eat because, as I said, you give yourself a plethora of excuses to allow yourself to just binge. And then you blame it on calorie deficits or carnivore and how you can eat all you want. What happened to the intermittent fasting? That seems to have gone down the shitter.
First 2 pieces, done. Yeah, she came, ate, left. Didn't even decide to chip in on the bill.
That was lame.
Oh.
That was lame.
That was lame.
God, that was lame. Where did you get that?
Whoa! That was lame!
That wasn't fun. That was lame. That was lame. That was lame. That was lame.
Lame. Yeah, we're making a bunch more money. I can't believe it either. Not cool. Totally lame.
Was offensive and lame, so double offensive. And you should just get the hell out of here.
That's not cool. So today is Valentine's Day. I wish you all guys the best on Valentine's Day. Let me know if you do anything for Valentine's Day or do you hate Valentine's Day. I know a few people out there that hate Valentine's Day. Carol and I kind of went out the other day for Valentine's Day.
So, too cheap to treat your wife to some candy, flowers, a present on Valentine's Day, and a nice meal, eh? What'd you do, take her to fucking McDonald's? But then you'll just say, well, Carol doesn't care for Valentine's Day.
Because usually going out on Valentine's Day, it's, you know, you have to make reservations, might not get the time you want. So you go out a couple days before. Bonus.
Yeah, because it's so difficult for you to pick up a phone a few months or a couple months in advance to make a reservation at a restaurant. Yeah, that's so difficult for you to do. But I guess that's lumped in with the fact that you won't do any research by calling up any of the places that you go to make sure that they're open or that they're still serving a particular item you're looking for. Instead, you show up and when they don't have it, you get all pissed off and passive-aggressive with the employees.
What? You came in. You can come in if you want. You know how to get in.
Poor Sonny. Always getting yelled at by Ken Doofus because he's making noise while Ken's trying to film. Like, this is such, riveting entertainment. Ken sitting on his fat ass, eating bacon and eggs. How about you treat your animals with a bit more respect?
Last piece of bacon. Brunch. All done.
Baby, all done. Baby, all done. Baby, all done. Baby, all done. Ken is a baby and he's all done his brunch. I guess you only do the Clean Plate Award for the big channel, eh, Ken?
Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Kind of a little bit of a day in the life of Ken Domik. Getting my coffee grounds ready. Getting my bacon ready for the next 4 or 5 days. And cooking my breakfast or my brunch.
I'd rather watch paint dry. Nice.
See, wasn't that much more interesting, everybody? Totally more interesting than watching a nearly 60-year-old doofus sitting in front of his computer eating bacon and eggs and just trying to come up with something interesting to talk about. I mean, his life is so boring that he has to look at his phone at photos to remind him of the boring shit he did.
And like I said, I'll be going out doing another 30K bike ride, getting all my gear on. Somebody did mention in the last video.
Well, wasn't that disgusting? Burps into his own mouth, and then he doesn't even have the decency to say, "Pardon me." He doesn't do it, so that's why I cut it here, rather than waiting to give him a shot.
Which I thought was a great comment, and they basically said, you know, great video, Ken, but if you just want to go for a bike ride, just go out and have fun. And I totally agree 100%. You don't need all that gear to go for a bike ride. I was just explaining that this is what I need to go for a bike ride in the wintertime. You need lots of gear to keep warm.
Yeah, okay, Ken. No, you just need lots of gear because you like to have the illusion that you're some great cycling champion, that you are an amazing cyclist. I'm sorry, but if you were the cyclist that you claim to be, you would not get winded walking down the hall of your house. You clearly have zero stamina and very questionable lung capacity.
But I appreciate every single one of you guys stopping by my videos, watching them, thumbsing them up, sharing them if you want, leaving those awesome comments. I really appreciate it. I learn a lot from you guys.
What exactly do you learn, Ken? You don't learn anything. People have been trying to teach you right from wrong, and you just thumb your nose at them. Anytime that someone gives you constructive criticism, you fire back with a smart-ass, smug, passive-aggressive response. We've seen it over and over and over. Or in the case of us haters who have reaction channels to you, you make vlog videos complaining about how we're wrong and you're always right. If you ever learned anything, your channel would be so much better off, but you refuse to do it. Really, the only thing that you use your channel comments for are to get people to do the research for you, to do all the work that you don't want to, because you're a lazy asshole.
And I hope you guys learn a lot from me.
The only thing that you end up teaching people on your channel is how to be arrogant, ignorant, bigoted, and racist. Your whole health guru shtick that you're doing right now is dangerous. You don't know anything that you are preaching. People are going to end up getting seriously sick or dying if they listen to you and go out and practice what you are telling them to do. As I've said previously, just saying, consult your own doctor, don't listen to me, that is just you trying to protect your ass because we've called you out on it. You are a hack, a doofus, a moron, and you should not be platformed anywhere. You are simply a menace to society.
It's a good exchange. Sometimes I teach you guys some stuff. Sometimes you guys teach me some stuff, especially when it comes to cars and engines and things like that.
Silence! I kill you! Silence! I kill you! Shut up!
Shut up in your face.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up. What? I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you
Will
can't
you shut
put
up?
that to- Hey.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
please
shut up.
stop.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut
Hey.
up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Shut the fuck up.
Will you shut up, man? Listen, who is on your list?
Shut the fuck up, bitch!
Shut the hell up.
Shut up!
Please shut up. Jesus Christ.
No, shut up.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay, shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Shut up! No, shut up, dumb bitch.
Shut up!
Hey! Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Anyway, guys, have a great Valentine's Day. Talk to you later. Bye.
Well, did y'all learn anything worthwhile from Ken Doofus in this video? I know I sure didn't. As usual, he was just extremely boring, and he needed to post a video on his vlog channel to make a few extra bucks. Seems as if he has already abandoned the daily videos, though, which is not surprising. Some days he ends up posting 2, so I suspect he will say that it averages out to as if he posted each day, which is not correct. I find that reacting to the vlogs is kind of necessary these days due to the vast amount of misinformation, e-begging, pandering, and grifting he is spewing forth. People are actually listening to his health advice, and given that the guy can't even use a simple blood pressure device, should be compelling evidence for people to not listen to Ken Doofus for weight loss tips. The guy is doing so much harm to his own body with the yo-yo dieting, where he is staying at a stagnant weight due to the loopholes and his unwillingness to make better food choices. He is drawn to junk food like flies are to shit. At this point, if he wants to prematurely kill himself, then who am I to stand in his way? Thanks for tuning in to my latest reaction video. I'd really appreciate it if you could take a moment and hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. If you didn't like it, feel free to hit the thumbs down. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed already, please consider hitting that button if you feel I've earned it. Until next time, this is KDDE signing out. Have a good one and be well. The Ken Domik Dissemination Expose channel would like to take a moment to thank its loyal KDDE community builders for their support of the channel. If you would like to see the channel continue to grow and offer new and unique content, then please consider hitting that join button. With a little bit of help from a whole lot of people, the sky is the limit on what can be done to combat the scourge of YouTube that is Ken Doofus. The one thing Ken Doofus hates to see is the channel gaining members. For just $1.99 per month, you can really piss Ken Doofus off.